1. White-tailed deer. Additionally, you can identify the white-tailed deer through its white color on its throat, its stomach, around its nose and eyes, as well as the lower side of its tail. A male deer weighs between 130 to 300 pounds, while a female weighs between 100 to 200 pounds, however, in the wild. 2. Mule Deer. The mule deer boasts of a unique black forehead that contrasts with a light gray face. Furthermore, the mule deer turns tannish brown during summer and brownish gray in winter. The animals, mostly found in the Stony Mountains coniferous forests, can grow up to 3 feet high at the shoulder end. Theater eats various plants such as trees and twigs, green plants, corn and nuts, with ponderosa pine and Douglas fir being their favorite meal. 3. Hog Deer. The low and stocky animals with a muscular body derive its name from its habit of running with its head down in a hog-like manner. Hog deer are ruminant herbivores. The animals can graze and browse, though they prefer grazing. Their typical food includes twigs, leaves, grasses, young shoots of edible. 4. Caribou Deer. This is the only deer species where both females and males grow antlers. However, males have a more extensive and more branched-out antlers as compared to the females. Caribou deer measure approximately 2.2 meters in length and 1.5 meters shoulder height. Caribou are herbivorous. 5. Red Brocket. The red brocket diet mostly includes fruits, and when the fruits are scarce, these mammals usually switch to a leaf-based. The animals are also known to consume fungi during wet seasons. 6. Northern Poodoo. The northern poodoo is the smallest type of deer across the world. It has a small rounded body, short spike-like antlers, and thin, delicate legs. The wild mammal weighs from 26 to 30 pounds when mature. 7. Black-tailed deer. Black-tailed deer consume twigs, shrubs, grass, and leaves. They retreat to the forest during winter, where they browse on understory vegetation, especially lichens. Male black-tailed deer develop antlers annually, which they use for self-defense, getting food from the trees, and fighting. Black-tailed deer. 8. Fallow Deer. Fallow deer are social creatures and live in herds of up to 50. The male deer grows palm-like antlers, which they shed every year. This deer species feed on grass, leaves, and herbs during summer and berries, nuts, bark, and fungi during winter. 9. Thorold Deer. Also known as two-hide-lipped deer, the large and striking animal weighs between 130 to 140 kilograms when fully grown. The deer's muzzle is all white, and their eyes have a different white irings. White-lipped deer are generally found on high hillside mountains covered with forest, shrubs. 10. Sambar Deer. Sambar deer have numerous subspecies that differ in appearance and size. A male adult sambar deer weighs approximately 550 kilograms. They have a thick coat of long, rough hair, which forms tight curls around the neck, particularly males. Sambar deer lives in grass, water plants, berries, fruits. 11. Swamp Deer. They are medium to small in size and are found in Phuket and Peninsula, Central and South America, and the island of Trinidad. Most species are primarily found in forests. They are superficialismal to the African ducurs and the Asian muntjacs, but unrelated. 12. Red Deer. This type has branched antlers about more than 10 times. The coat is reddish-brown, which is changed darker into grayish-brown in winter. The large of red deer reaches about 1.2 meters or 4 feet from the shoulders. This animal commonly lives in the woodland, where the native areas are Asia, Europe. 13. Chital.
This species is coated reddish-brown with white spots. The spotted deer reaches about 90-95 cm or 35-37 inches at the shoulders. The males generally have 3 tines off-branched antlers, which length about 100 centimeters.
14. Javan rusa.
Javan rusa, Also called Sunda sambar, is one off-tropical animal which native to Java and Bali of Indonesia. This type of deer has been also distributed to others regions included Asian, Oceania. Javan rusa commonly lives in bothy and mixed forest and savannas. 15. Marsh deer. Marsh deer lives in the place where near source of water. This deer can be found in the central and eastern of South American. This type is categorized as the largest of deer in South American. The commonly marsh deer reaches about 130 cm or 4 feet at the shoulder. 16. Northern Pudu. Northern Pudu is known as the smallest types of deer in the world. Northern Pudu reaches about 35 centimeters or 14 inches at the shoulder, and the length of antlers is 6 cm or 2.4 centimeters. The native zones of this deer are in Ecuador, Peru, and Colombia. Northern Pudu exactly live in the high altitude areas. 17. Water deer. Water deer, also known as the Great Britain duetto, the great quantities of its population. As the name implies, this deer is great swimmer which mostly live in grassland and swamps close to the source of water. This species is found in China and Korea, identified as one of the small type of Asian deer. 18. Tufted deer. Tufted deer lives in the forest of mountains range which found in China and Myanmar. This animal is categorized small deer which about 70 centimeters or 28 inches at the shoulder, coated grayish which has a black tuft on the head and the males have antlers. 19. Philippine spotted deer. As the name suggests, Philippine spotted deer coated spotted brownish in the back. The males have short antlers, known as the small deer which reaches about 80 centimeters or 31 inches at the shoulders. Philippine spotted deer, also called Visayan because of its native habitat, Visayan Island. 20. Barking deer. Known as the small deer which the males shave the short antler but the females none. About 12 species have been recognized and widely spread through South Asia Himalaya Toindinus. Muntjac Warelso Shawedto, the British Isles.